This beer here has to be one of the most fastest selling perfect draft beers I know. This Trappe blonde. Why does it keep selling out on the perfect draft? Well, since its debut, it's sold out instantaneously every single time it's back in stock. So we're going to find out why this keeps selling out. Hello, we're back and we're looking at this, the most sold out perfect draft beer there is at current. What am I talking about? Well, the Trappe blonde, every time it comes in, sells out. This only debuted about 4 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Ever since then, it sells out within minutes. I was lucky enough to get this. So I'm going to show you why this is so good at selling out. Why is it so good? Let's find out together. So now we're at 12 degrees. So this is the highest setting now that this machine offers. You can see that it's on because of the display and it says there 30 days. So I'm just going to bring you up so you can see this. There you go, the red bit there at the top says 12 degrees and the below bit there where it says 30 is a day's freshness. So 12 degrees currently, so I'm going to start pouring this at 12 degrees. Hopefully you guys can see. There we go, it's poured. Just going to let that settle for a minute and then we're going to just pour a little bit more because I want a full, well, not a full pint, but certainly 330. You can see the colour there just quickly, nice golden colour, the head is beautifully white, frothy, bubbly. You can see the mini bubbles there sticking to the glass. Again, this glass here has no etching, so yeah, it's you have to get a bit of a head on it. But I'll let this settle, and I'll just come back and I'll do the taste for you guys. Right, so we've had this now, time to settle at 12 degrees. Colour looks good, very clean looking. The head is yeah, it's foamy, it's big, small compact bubbles. So let's crack on and see what this tastes like at 12 degrees. Wow. Straight away there's a difference between this and room temperature. 12 degrees, it's more watery. You're losing a little bit of that the flavour from before, but what I'm getting from this is again like a honey note, fruit still. It's a little bit more toned down, but it seems more fresher. It feels more colder in the mouth, it feels more fresher. The head more livelier. The aftertaste especially has just picked up slightly. So overall, not a bad change at the moment, but we've still got a long way to go yet. So let's see what happens next when I do this 11 degrees. Let's see how that tastes then, because so far this is good and you can tell this is a great product. So easy to drink. You forget that it's like 6.5% or whatever it is, so fantastic. See you at 11 degrees. Here we are, 11 degrees. There's the pour. And now we're going to taste the difference, see what it is on 11 degrees. Still looks the same. Well, it tastes the same. The head is so much better. The head is more creamier. It's beginning to develop. The body is still smooth, watery. Citrus is fading. But the head, in that 1 degree difference of change, the head has now come into its own. Thicker, creamier. Right, I'll see you at 10 degrees. Here we are at 10 degrees. Here we are at 10 degrees. Crack on. Not much difference between the last degree. Maybe the head's not as creamy. Head's developed a creamy bitterness, watery. So you're at 9 degrees. 9 degrees. Here we are at 9 degrees. Not much has changed. It's just getting incredibly more lighter, more waterier as it goes on. The head's got a little bit of a more bitter tinge to it now. The fruitiness has died right off. I'm beginning to see now why this is becoming a fast bestseller. So I'm just going to skip to a few degrees now. So we're currently on 9. I'm just going to skip over a few more degrees, and I'll give you my verdict very shortly, because yeah, I think I'm getting the gist of why this is so damn good. 7 degrees. So why is this beer then the most popular perfect draft that I've seen thus far? Why does it keep selling out? And I think I know the answer, going through just a few of the temperatures. Currently sitting here at 7 degrees. Every single one that I've done has had very subtle changes in the flavour. And one thing that always remains, and I believe this is why it's one of the best-selling perfect drafts there is to date. It's simple. I think it's because the body of this beer is watery, but yet the alcohol content is 6.5, I do believe, or thereabouts. But you can't taste a drop of alcohol. I'm being deadly serious here. This is like having just plain old bottled water. But just with a lot more flavour, of course. But the body is so light, so watery, so damn smooth. This has to be the most watery but yet smooth beer I've had on Perfect Draft to date. I've only had a few Perfect Drafts, but weirdly enough, this just gets better each time. Every time you drink it, it just gets better and better and better. And believe you me, I think you could get pretty damn pissed on this should you drink all of this in one night. Because it's that alcohol content. It's not there. It's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. It's smooth. It's watery. And even now at 7 degrees, yes, it's cooler. It's a bit more watery, but I'm getting fruit, I'm getting a little bit of bitter, and I'm getting the creaminess of the head still. It just tastes so much better compared to the bottled version. So I think a lot of people are getting addicted to the fact that this is so damn light. When you think about other beers, and I've had Left 9 at 9%, had that at room temperature, and then I had this, or Left 9 at a cooler temperature. And I'll tell you what, the difference was pretty clear. You know, room temperature with the machine not on and just poured out, and machine with it not being on, was very boozy, very alcoholic, very strong. When I chilled it down to 3 degrees, the alcohol content was gone, and all that was left was smoky, fruity woodiness with the thick, creamy, vanilla-y head. and it just sat well with me. You know, that 3 degree difference, well, when it was chilled at 3 degrees, I mean, was fantastic. This doesn't matter what temperature you have it at. I think if you have this at 12 degrees, you'll get more of the profound flavours. The fruit comes in, the body's still light, but you're really getting the flavours. If you have this sort of midway at about 10 degrees, not much change happens. You just get less of the fruit, a bit more of the head. You have this at 7 degrees like I've done, literally there's not much difference. It's just still that watery body. It's light, it's refreshing, and you just don't know the alcohol content. You can't taste one bit of alcohol. This don't even taste like a beer, for fuck's sake. It's that good. It's watery, clean, refreshing. Hints of orange peel, lemon zest. That's why I think this is selling out. Because people can't taste the alcohol content. This, to most people, is a light summer drink, and it's not. It's made by monks in a Trappist. You know, it's a Trappist beer, for fuck's sake. But people, I think, are probably thinking, if I'm going to be genuine and compare this to any beer in style of lightness, not flavour, lightness, purely on body, would be something like Budweiser, maybe even Coors Light, because it's so damn light, it just slides. Forget the alcohol content, forget the taste, it just fucking slides. This has got to be the most dangerous one yet. So is it really worth the money paying for this Trappe blonde? Yeah, it really is. You know, can't remember how much I paid for it now. About £37 a keg, I think. About 32, £37 a keg. That's without your postage. But I ended up paying 30 quid for the keg. So 30 quid for 10.5 pints at 6.5, 6.6, something like that. Fucking hell, worth the investment. So to sum it up then, why is this beer selling out so quick? Because it's light, it's drinkable, refreshing, and it's fucking dangerous. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video.